to you guys about my lifestyle and the life I took and where it nearly got me, and to try and hopefully steer you guys back into the right direction if any of you are considering it. When I was 11 years old, let's start again. When I was 10, my mum moved to the Peckham area, and I was originally bullied sort of by primary school friends and whatever, so I was quite a very nerdy, needy person. From the age of 11, I was abused by my mum's partner, which made me believe that if someone can take away my innocence like that, I'm going to become the hardest person out on the roads, basically, so that no one could harm me again. Because I looked at it as I had an older brother who was in the streets. It didn't happen to him. I had a little brother, it didn't happen to him, so I thought rape and abuse was only if you was a girl. So I sort of started up this gang. I used to run outside the McDonald's on Wharf Road with the Peckham lot, no names, just in case. But by the time I was 13, I was sentenced to 3 years in prison for 47 charges in robbery, firearms, witness intimidation, kidnap. Not to say that the police seemed sort of excited every time. They're like, oh, you again. So I kind of just thought this was my life. No one couldn't stop me. I had a lot of hurt and anger. And they tried all methods. A lot of the young people think police just want to send you straight to prison. Technically they could, but the yacht team and, you know, I was arrested probably about 8 times before I was finally remanded. They tried all strategies. They banned me from south of the river. I had to move with a relative. But when you've got that much hurt and anger inside you, you have no desire for life. And that's where I was at. I didn't have a desire to live. I no longer wanted to be anything. But they say your soul is never taken and your heart is never cold. So although I was doing all these things, in the middle of doing a robbery in Croydon Borough, we came across a poor girl in the park, 14 years old. She was from Congo. Her parents had kicked her out. So I was like, oh, come live with me. So when the robbery sentence report went in, the judge didn't know how to sentence me. He said, on one hand, you've taken a homeless, and on the other hand, you've committed 47 charges of crime. I then came out after a year and a half. I said to myself, I'm going to, you know, first I was met. I feel I was met by Christ in there. No one could calm me down in there. I got restrained. I just used to bully girls. I was like, you don't know about me. And I thought I was so much like a boy. I told my mum, I'm in there getting hench. Don't worry about me, mum. I'm pumping the weights. So she's like, where's my daughter gone? But I resented my mum also because I felt she didn't protect me. And when you lose the protection of your mum, who you've only had, so I didn't grow up with my dad, you believe that no one can protect you. So I became against society, against the government, against police, against everyone. I didn't care because my mum didn't protect me.